Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the brony that they do call Gohst, coming back to you with another game of League of Legends. Today we have, once again, my good friend, who's now playing Rumble. They are going, well, it's another one of those league matches. This is, again, we're going to call them Team Internet. Yes, today we have Team Internet going against more Team Internet. I believe this is a more higher ranked game, so these guys will be playing against even competitors. Today we have Team Internet versus Exile, N-Duo Smith, Enezel, Gortha, K88, and Biremi, I think. It looks like in the skin battle they have Panda Annie against the Cowgirl Misfortune, and that was all I got to see. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we will be playing the good old-fashioned Summoner's Rift. Let's see what is going on with everybody. Looks like we'll be having my good friend once again go solo top with a Xin Zhao in the mid with Ashe and Blitz. Bob, hang on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I might just be stupid. We might be seeing a Jungle Rumble. That's actually kind of interesting. Jungle Rumble here with Anne maybe mid, or Xin Zhao bot with an Ashe hiding in the shrubs. We have the Misfortune, Team Purple, just chilling at the bottom. We have the Nautilus. Oh boy, here we go with the name problems. We have the Nautilus, that guy's name, who has the Spaceman outfit, I think. I don't know.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Well, there goes the minion timer, so we have about 28 more seconds. We have both teams just getting ready for this fight. We have... what is Rumble doing? Do not know, but it looks like we have the obvious defend fight. We might see an early game fight here, ladies and gentlemen. The Nautilus knows that the Blitzcrank is there, doesn't really care, sees the Ashe once again, knows that there is two in there. Blitzcrank, now they know. They know that the Nautilus is there. Nautilus does not want any of it. He is out of there. All-Star and the Misfortune both guarding the blue. This is definitely a much higher ranked game than we saw earlier. And we're just going to see, and let's see who's going to be jungling this one. We might see the... there we go. It is the Xin Zhao, or it's just an X, so it is a Z, so Xin Zhao going for the jungle with Anne mid, Rumble top, and we are going to see either the Alistar or the Nautilus. The blue being stolen by the Beat Boop Blitz Bop, but Beat Boop Blitz Bop does not give a beat bop crap. And we have the Lux, their whole all of Team Purple except for Jarvan, ball and swag at top with Rumble. We can see Anne now coming in with Lux for mid. We have the Xin Zhao definitely going jungle. Nautilus will be the jungle, and we have bot lane. We will have the Misfortune and the Alistar. Ironically, the Cow and the Cowgirl. We have the Ashe and the Blitzcrank. Pulled by the Blitzcrank. Might see an early fight here. Alistar using that either Ghost or something, but he might go down if... no, there's no... he already used the pull, so he's not going to die. Alistar, though, that support very low. He's going to need to back off. But it does not matter. First blood by Anne. There is the extra gold, and it looks like it's a good start for Team Internet. Another pull. Great pull by Blitzcrank. There goes the fight. Are they going to bring down the Misfortune? The slow going for the Ashe, but not enough to bring down that Misfortune. Alistar very low still. Top lane, we see the Rumble just basically smacking the crap out of Jarvan. Right now, though, he's just pushing him out of that lane. He is making sure that Jarvan doesn't get any, and I mean any, of that gold. Bottom lane, once again, we can see that the Alistar and Misfortune having a real bad time against this great pull by Blitzcrank and the great attack damage by the Frost Lady Ashe. Mid lane, Lux is finally respawned with the level 3 Annie, which is going to be a huge problem here. Especially now that she's level 4, she's going to be 2 levels ahead. She is going to get that Tibbers 2 levels before Lux can give anything about it. Blitzcrank happily chilling in the bush, just chilling on that ward. They know that's there. The pull, another great pull by the Blitzcrank. That lady is going to die. Yes, death is promised. Rumble once again already pushed the minion creep line all the way up to Purple Tower. Jarvan just can't do anything about this poke that the Rumble is pulling. Nautilus now coming in. Maybe push it. Oh, you just got wall blocked. And that is a evil 5-year-old. That is a very vicious 5-year-old. Nautilus, that pull would have killed Ann there, but happily the wall was like, it's alright, little girl, I got this. Bottom lane, once again, we can see, where's Misfortune? I think she bead. Yes, she bead. Leaving the poor Alistar here with very little health. He's gonna have to heal himself if he wants to get anything, so maybe grab Blue. Blue hasn't responded though, and it's just like, forget it, man. Alistar is gonna have a really hard time. If Blitzcrank gets another miraculous pull here, it could be a death by Alistar. Rumble completely beating the crap out of Jarvan. Jarvan is, where is he? I can't find his picture. Has bead, so Rumble's gonna just kind of chill here, laugh as the minions get slaughtered by the turret. And we're gonna come on back down here. You see the Nautilus coming down here. They are very aware. They got those pings going off. They know. They're like, hey, back it up. You know, there's a ward there. He's got a little bit more time on him, and they're just gonna chill and check that dragon. Jin Zhao now down here trying to get this Lux. Possibly gonna go for a gank, but just gonna go for some counter jungle, steal the Raves, piss off them even more. Then the Alistar is gonna die if they don't do anything about this. The Misfortune happily putting down the bullet rain. She's just making it rain with bullets, and it's gonna save Alistar once again. This Alistar is immune to death, just like Blitzcrank, since they are both, well, one of them is a golem, the other one's a giant cow thing, because you can't milk those. What was that, Sight Ward? I don't know what that is. That was a banner or something, I don't know what that was. Got water this time, ladies and gentlemen. I am very prepared. Almost running out though, because I've been playing Team Fortress. Here comes possibly another fight, but nothing. You see the Blitzcrank very, very low. There's, oh, missed the Alistar by just a pixel. Not gonna get that pull and possibly kill him. Rumble in serious trouble. Here comes the Nautilus going for the Rumble. The Jarvan's just trying to get out of there. Here comes the attack damage. Nautilus just taking that damage. Rumble is trying to get out of there, but that is a dead Rumble. Bringing it up to 1-1 with Jarvan surviving barely with only 136 HP. Bot lane looks like Alistar is going to head on up there, just putting down a banner thing. I guess that is a Sight Ward or something like it. I don't really know, ladies and gentlemen. I've only been playing a few, you know, solo queue matches just to know what I'm actually commentating about. And this Alistar is just gonna hide. He really doesn't want any of it. Jarvan taking a B now. And looks like the Ant is gonna be the next choice for the death list here. It looks like Nautilus just getting on out of there. He doesn't want any of it. And we're gonna see that, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, stuff. You know what, let's just move on. The Alistar chilling in the bush, the Misfortune just taking up that gold, the Ashe valiantly defending this turret, just trying to make good. Ouch, that attack damage. We can see the Jin Zhao trying to get a gank here, but stunning the Ann in the turret. That is a dead Ann. That was a very good stun for Lux there. That is a very dead little girl. Lux, that was a great stun by Lux, putting her right in that turret range. This is going to take it up to 1-2 with the gold still at very close with only 8-7, maybe 500-600 for purple. There's the 7-8-9, so about 2. There's the 9. 901. Yep, this is going to change. Rumble gonna have to do something here with this Jarvan if he can't stop him. Oh, let's see what he does. Rumble just gonna start smacking the heck out of that Jarvan. Jarvan just can't do anything. He might be tanky, but he is still very weak against fire. Everything burns with fire. You gotta burn it. Blitzcrank just happily dancing around the minions, laughing as they get slaughtered by the turret's magical pain. Jarvan missed it again, ladies and gentlemen. I am so sorry that I cannot seem to get these attacks right, as I'm very interested in commentating about how the minions kill. Rumble gonna go for a dive here, but no, he doesn't want any. The Alistar, darn it. Oh, that is a dead Blitzcrank. Hot dog, that is a dead robot. Bringing it up to 1-3. This might be another loss once again for Team Internet. The Lux not gonna take a B. Gonna go for something here. They know the Nautilus is coming. The Ann not gonna do anything. I don't know what she's doing. She might be AFK. The TF just diving here. The Ashe trying to get away from the giant space monster, but the pull! And that is gonna be a dead Ashe. But as we can see in top lane, that the Rumble is just taking out that Yarvin, and just cleaning up the kill for the Alistar, and the Misfortune very, very close with only 28 HP. Looks like what's Team Internet gonna do to counter? They have a very, very weak MF, and it doesn't look like they're just gonna let her get away for that one. Blitzcrank now respawn. He's just gonna start pounding away at those minions and happily skipping back up there to top lane to mid lane to get these minions and push the tower a little bit before the Lux gets back. Rumble now being and laughing as the minions are slowly pounding away at the mean turret, and the reinforcements come in. Nautilus now. Oh, that is a smack up. That is a smacked up Nautilus from that Anult. But Tibbers now there to tank it. Tibbers is gonna die to this turret. That was probably a bit of a misclick there. And there's the ult from the Nautilus. The Ana is now in a really bad position. That turret's gonna start smacking her up if they don't get out of the way. The ult now for the Lux. And the Jin Zhao just killing him at getting everything out of the way, bringing it up to 4-4, 12.1k to 11.7k, making a very quick kill for Team Internet. The Alistar is now coming down here for bot, just cleaning it up as the support. Yarvin now trying to duke it out with the Rumble. The Rumble is just smacking everything up here with that extra level. He is blocking. He is literally creep blocking everything that this Yarvin can pull. Yarvin, though, as I speak, is starting to smack up the Rumble. Rumble just, well, he's trying to poke. Giggling a little bit there as he slowly burns to death. Here comes, whoa, here comes the ult. It's going to be a damage twist, and the Yarvin gets away with it. Not a lot that Rumble could do there. That attack damage that he was just trying to put on him just was not enough. And as you can see, the burning corpse of Rumble is just very, 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 very bad. Burning corpses. Bot lane, we can see the Alistar just trying to get a little bit of harassment from the Ashe as the Hawk shot is shot into the bush to see what's going on. The Anne getting dropped by the Lux. I did not see that. Very focused. All I see was the bleep bloop for a couple seconds and then the stun and dead. And Jin Zhao, better be careful. That was a stun move. Jin Zhao might take care of the Lux. The Lux is down. The Nautilus is coming after him. The Nautilus wants revenge for the death of his teammate, and the Jarvan's there. But it is all over because the MF has a killing spree on the support Blitz block. MF now level 8. And I apparently focused on was now level 9, and the Ashe is again valiantly defending the turret. As, wow, not much damage actually on the turret from all the attack that's been getting. Rumble once again poking away at the Yarvin, the 4th, with the Nautilus in mid lane now since Lux has gone dead, and getting a little bit of attack damage there. I think, there's a shutdown by the jungle. Alistar is now trying to get out of there, but that slow from the Ashe is not gonna let him. That is a 7 for 7, cleaning it up. 2 kills against none, and that is a dead cow. The turret happily laughing at its friend right in front of the turret. Nautilus, space. I think it might be Moonwalker Nautilus. The Blitz grab just missing him once again. And I think this is Moonwalker Nautilus or something. Yarvin in deep trouble once again from the Blitzcrank, the Rumble. The Rumble is just... If Rumble could just poke down this Jarvan, he's gonna have a very good time. But the thing is, when Jarvan and the Rumble go straight at it 1v1, you know, straight damage, he's gonna lose. But this Rumble has been poking and poking and poking, and this Jarvan does not want to lose the XP. But right now, there's no minions for him to gain off of, and he just needs to heal or get Alistar up there and just mill him to death. But right now, this Rumble is just gonna clean up with more health. But here comes the Lux. Nothing happening in bot lane. I'm trying to be more aware of that. Now that this Lux is here, they're just gonna clean up these minions. Not much of a big deal. Rumble's not gonna care. Interestingly enough, we don't see any Alistar here for this. Doesn't want it, or maybe the Lux, but no one seems to want this blue that Nautilus is gonna take. And it looks like Nautilus is just gonna take the blue and move on. As I said that, who got that? Who got that? The Ann got the blue for their team. The Lux, where's the Lux? Very low on health. I want to think that the Rumble just basically attacked or smacked around the Lux, taught her a lesson or two. And it's just going to give the Jarvan a little bit of a shield as he goes in to find that the Jin Zhao is taking their jungle. The Jin Zhao doesn't know that the Lux is there, stuns the minion and accidental, and is going to just beat up. Not much of a damage trade there, but that was still a little bit to scare both of them. I'm up in a bit of trouble here as the Ashe comes down, kills him, and it was a 3v2 gank. The Alistar might go down if they can't do anything about it. The Blitz pool, not even in the area, but that damage is just dwindling this crazy tank, and that is a dead Alistar. Bringing it 9-7, tying it, and then the Jarvan up top. And what am I saying? There is more for this top lane. As the Nautilus cries between the turret, the Jin Zhao and the Rumble both taking down Jarvan and Lux. All that's left now is this Nautilus crying behind this turret. He is like, no, please, turret, protect me. Nautilus is just going to try and run, but this Jin Zhao is just going to poke him to death. And he's going to get out of there with that.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
There's the turret. Ashe is just going to poke away at this turret now. Looks like Blitzcrank really wants that red. He's like, I got blue, I want red. Yep, he took the red. It's all the way over there. The little salamander lizard things do not care. Looks like they're just going to take the red and run off with it, leaving the two salamanders to just kind of bother them. Everybody being now as Team Purple. Oh, there goes a little bit of lag there. Ooh, that was kind of a pain. Looks like Team Purple might just go for the
Purple team's
dragon.
turret has been destroyed.
But the Ann going for that turret, bringing the gold up to 23.1 for Team Internet. And Team Purple only at 18.4. But as I was distracted by the buzz of my phone, they killed Lux killed that Rumble in a gruesome display of murder. As Jarvan cries about the death of his turret. Bottom lane, it looks like lane really hasn't changed much besides the death of that one turret. Just misfortune in Alistar. Gotta be very careful about... water. Oh, here comes the flash for the Blitzcrank. The Blitzcrank's gonna get pushed away. MF just... bad placement there for the bullet hail. But zapping of the minion and everything seems to have leveled out. We're going to quickly switch to our Ann, who is in deep trouble here, but the Nautilus drops it like it's hot. And, pops the Tibbers. Looks like we're going to have a giant fight here on our hands. Everything seems to be everywhere, but... Oh, the ult is going to go and hit nobody! With a dead Alistar, and this Jin Zhao just beating down that Alistar. Sadly, that ult would have been beautiful, but it didn't hit. But they still got the Alistar, so it's okay. They're gonna start smacking on this dragon. Easily gonna get it. No one is here to deny it. They're very aware of it, and Jin Zhao gets the dragon. Alistar at 7 seconds. Jarvan's now gonna come down mid lane and see what he can get. There's nobody here except the Annie, who's happily skipping towards victory. As this team finally, after that quick little drop, pulls away into a quick lead. They have the ping on the Jarvan. Everyone is setting up. The Blitzcrank coming in, just gonna case him. The Ashe is now going in, but the Nautilus misses that pull. The Blitzcrank, though, getting a better pull. There goes the ult. The Lux zaps away the Jin Zhao, and now it is now a one loss for Team Internet. And oh my goodness, there's the MF. The Ann in a very bad position. Here comes oh nope. There's a dead Ashe. The squishy little girl has dropped. The Ann, the poor girl, has dropped. And now it is 11-14. Oh, Jarvan, what are you doing? Oh, Jin Zhao knows that that is a very weak Jarvan, but he can't do anything because of the Alistar. Very, very good team fight there for Team Purple. As you saw, they just took out everything. They focused down the more important characters. For example, the Blitzcrank, they saw him there. They wanted that target. They took him. And the Jarvan finally being... As it quickly trickled down into a quick retreat, Blue sees that... They see that banner, and they want that banner dead. Blitzcrank coming down. Nope, he doesn't want it anymore. Looks like they want to pull there. Okay, there goes. But as it trickled down here, as I was saying, it looks like the teams are just kind of healing and then resetting. It quickly trickled down here, and then this and just got stuck right here in front of the turret, which was a good defensive idea for a couple seconds, but then I guess the and just didn't realize that there was 3 of them. The jet, the purple, there goes purple. The Alistar just dropping again. That support not very strong, but he has some defensive armor. Here comes the Jarvan, just not doing much. There goes the Ashe. They did not understand. Bullet time will kill them. There goes Jin Zhao for the kill. Nautilus dead. Team Fortress, TF is next. And the Jarvan, Jarvan better get out. Yep, there goes the Jarvan, getting out of there. Another dead spacewalking Nautilus. And Rumble just gonna pick up the start. Again, another fight. Great fight right here for them. They came down sacrificing the Ashe, which is a really, really bad move having her right there. They should have had her more back. She is an ADC. She is a lot more squishy than I think they expected her to be. There goes the mid tower. And Team Internet is just going to run around here and actually clean up. Complete miss of that Blitz pull. I don't know what happened right there, but that was a... There's the attack for Jarvan. Jarvan quickly getting focused down. 3v2. Jarvan is gonna get out of this one. Now the Alistar is next up on the list of things to kill. This Blitzcrank just tanking everything. The Alistar quickly goes down. The Lux ult misses everything. And everyone's just gonna... No, not everyone's gonna be. This Jin Zhao and Blitzcrank Rumble are just gonna kind of... I think they see the minion wave at top, and Rumble is just gonna clean that up really quickly. Jin Zhao now in Team Purple's jungle. Here comes the Rumble murder. Look at them flames. That is just utter destruction. Bullet Hail coming down for MF, just trying to kite all those minions down. Jin Zhao taking a B. Nautilus at bottom, just trying to also do the same thing Rumble was, get all those minions. And you can see looks like Team Purple might just go for a walk down mid lane, but doesn't look like they want to. It looks like they're kind of they know and they see the score of the team comps. It's gonna cost them if they do anything silly. And it doesn't look like Team Purple wants to do that, because you have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are dealing with much more higher experienced ELO players. We're probably looking at about maybe 5, maybe 6 ELO. Not 1 or 2. These are much more advanced players. But as you can see, these guys are very much more. They're very much more. That's great English. Let me try that again. They're much more experienced. They know how to play this game. We have the Jin Zhao, who's finally in the right jungle. And even just in the beginning, you saw that defensive blue. Alistar, do we see a pull for the Blitzcrank? I don't think they want to start. No, they just couldn't escape. Jin Zhao, though, he wants it. He's going for it. There's the ult from the ult from the Ashe. Jeez, holy cow, my English is just gonna slow down as I try and commentate these things. The ult on the Ashe taking care of that Alistar once again. This Alistar happily giving up another kill, going 0-7 with 4 assists. Not really doing a whole lot, though, as the support. Speaking of kills, let's see. Today's biggest number, we have the jungle with 119. The Nautilus going straight for that Annie. The Annie very weak. The Nautilus. Oh, there goes the beam from Lux. Ashe is getting out of the Nautilus. Blitzcrank going straight for the Nautilus. Nautilus is a dead fish robot, man. In space now from the skin. And they're going to get away with yet again another pick. It looks like really for Team Purple, they just need to stay more together. The problem for these guys is they keep getting pulled out just like that. There's the Alistar getting pulled by Blitzcrank. They might get another one, but double stun by the Lux. For them, perfect example right here, this Nautilus. They're all the way over there. Nautilus, I have no idea where he wanted to go, but he was not in the right position. And really, these guys have just been catching Purple off so many times with these kills. I mean, look at it, it's just 20 and 12. They just keep catching everybody out. For example, If this Blitzcrank wasn't here with this Annie, she would be perfect for a gank. They just don't seem to be on their game. Jin Zhao now going straight for this dragon. Should be strong enough to just basically stab it to death. But here comes the Alistar. Alistar knows. Jin Zhao is just going to take care of that ward. He doesn't want to deal with it. Dragon getting that health back. Here comes Nautilus and the Alistar. They got to be careful. Very good dodge. Very, very good dodge by that Jin Zhao. The Nautilus could have easily gotten that Jin Zhao and caused a kill. 14 purple, which would have basically resulted in the same thing Blue's been doing from the whole game. Is just individual pickoffs, and that's how it's been going. It's either been 3v2, 3v1, 2v1, 1v1. The only 1v1 we saw, uh-oh. Here comes, it looks like it's going to be a fight for Dragon. Dragon is getting ready, he is full health, but they are going to split, and as you can see, just as I said, Alistar should have gone with this Yarvin, but the Yarvin is going to go, might just go down from this. He is very out of position, he's being chased by everybody. The Alistar is trying to get over there. That is going to be a very dead Yarvin. And now it's Alistar's turn to be dropped. As I said, here's the 4v. It was a 4v2. Now it's 4v1. This Alistar has no chance. The Rumble getting a double kill. And their whole team just wondering why they're losing. Here's exactly why, ladies and gentlemen. Team Purple, here you go. Here's one player. Here's two player. There's your team was over there. You guys need to focus on this. The Nautilus now, he's punching. He's beating. The ult by the Ashe misses. Going for the Lux now. The Rumble is might die for this. The Nautilus is gonna flash! The Rumble is gonna fly! And the Nautilus is gonna pull, and it is a dead Rumble! Ladies and gentlemen, this Ashe is gonna clean everything up, and that is a very, very, very burning Rumble. Blitzcrank now trying to go for the blue. Yep, there's the pull. And it looks like these three are just going to pick the turret. Oh, I don't want to see the GG. You can't stop me. I am my own free man. But there is victory for Team Internet, leaving the current score a 1-1. Actually, yes, it's a 1-1. So I hope you guys have a good day, good afternoon, good night, and I will see all of you guys later. Hopefully you guys have a much more victorious than Team Purple. And I hope you guys, as I said before, I hope you guys have a good day, good afternoon, good night, and I'll see all of you sometime in the near future. Goodbye.